Alright guys, I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and I've been looking for some in the Croatan forest down here in eastern North Carolina. Can't find any. So tomorrow night, I'm going to go do an overnight trip. I'm no self-proclaimed survivalist like, I don't know, Matt Graham or Cody Lundeen, nobody like that. I'm a guy who likes to go out in the woods and spend some time. So tomorrow night, like I said, I'm going to go do an overnight trip. It's going to be in the Croatan National Forest. I'll have video of that as well. But tonight I just kind of want to figure out the camera and set something up. Alright, so all I'm going to be doing is taking a hike out there. There's a nature trail. Patsy's Pond Nature Trail, and that's where I'm going to be going to. The Croatan National Forest, you're allowed to primitive camp. They do have designated camping sites, but you're allowed to go other places and camp as well, so that's what I'm going to be doing. All I'm going to be doing is using a hammock that I got when I was in the Marine Corps. I was in the Philippines, and I traded a Gerber type device for it. And it's a hammock that's got a mosquito net built in, and it zips up into something like this. It's a little on the heavy side, but it is what it is. It was free, basically. So I'm not going out and spending $60, $70 on a hammock when I got one that works perfectly fine. Alright. I just got a blue tarp that my lovely girlfriend gave me for free a couple of months back. So I'm just going to put that up over the hammock. I do have an Ozark Trail sleeping system. It's a little small one. It's nothing fancy. If it doesn't work, well, this is the first expedition, so to say, with it. Many more to come, but if it don't work, I'm just going to take it back to Walmart and get my money back, because that's what we do in Walmart. So, the bag I'm going to be carrying everything in is a couple of compartments. It's a camelback bag. I got it at a thrift store, $45. Still had the tags with it, but the actual camelback bladder was removed, so I don't have one, but I'll get one eventually. It's got a small compartment down here that I'm just going to have a few medical stuff in. I have that already set aside in a different pouch, so I can just transfer it in. It's got two pouches on the side that zip up. You can put some Nalgene style bottles in it. It's got a zippered pouch right here in the front just to put small things like a map or your cell phone, your keys, that type of stuff in so you don't lose it. Then it's got a zip down pouch that actually has spots for like pens and paper and stuff like that in it. It's got a couple of pouches with some straps on it to hold things in, kind of like, I guess, a glue bottle or something. I don't know. I'm going to put whatever in it just to kind of fill it up a little bit. Then it's got the main compartment. The main compartment's got a zip up top pouch, which is going to have some stuff in it. And then it's got another lower zip up mesh bag that I'm going to put some stuff in as well. And then it's got the main compartment, which has got a couple of straps in it like this. And that's what I'm going to use to hold my tarp in place and then fill everything else up around it. So that's the bag. Again, it's made by Camelback. It's Maximum Gear. I don't know the model number. So that's the sleeping system and shelter type stuff. I've got some Ozark Trail bungee type cords that go in the tarp to hold it in place up against a tree. I do also have some 550 cord that I got at Walmart in the rope section. It is actual 550 cord paracord, so just a little cheaper because it was in the rope section. As for water, I'm not really worried about it because there's quite a few ponds out there, and I've got the Sawyer water filtration system. So I'm going to put that to the test as well. I will have a few bottles of water with me just in case for some reason it doesn't work and the place where I'm going is only a 2-mile hike in from a couple convenience stores. So worst comes to worst, I'll be alright. I do have a space blanket, an emergency blanket, just in case for some reason it gets really cold, but it's not going to. We're in North Carolina in the middle of the summer, so it's probably going to be in the 60s at nighttime. No big deal. Got some baby wipes because, well, that's what I used in the Marine Corps, and they're a godsend. So that's what I'm going to use to kind of clean up with and stuff like that. I do also have some hand sanitizer on a little carabiner that'll be strapped to the outside of the bag. Alright, I got my little headlamp, which got a red light and a white light on it, so that'll be my lighting for nighttime. For a fire, I've got some waterproof matches and then just a regular old lighter. I'm not too shabby on the bow drill and stuff like that yet, so more practice with that stuff. For now, these two sources will be fine. I also have a bandana because, well, it's lightweight, and that's my dog barking. Sorry about that. She's in heat, so she's a little upset right now. But yeah, bandana, so there we go. Alright, for knives, I've got a charade knife that my lovely boss bought me, whether he wanted to or not, because I kind of obligated him into it. But either way, it's a nice little knife. I'm going to try to use it for some batoning, trying to get some kindling set up, because I haven't had a chance to yet, and that's why I got this particular one. It does come with a little sheath on it, although I'm not too happy with the sheath, but hey, it's better than nothing, especially since it was free. Let's see. One little button holds it in place, and then it's got Velcro type thing to put around your pants for your belt. I do have my SOG machete that I'll be taking out to cut up wood. I have used this a time or two before, and so far I'm extremely impressed with it. So that'll be going out with me. Hold on 1 second, baby. It's my daughter. She's trying to come in to see what's going on. And then I do have my SOG regular trident knife. This goes with me everywhere. This and my one of many pistols. This is a 6 Sauer P220. It is a 45 caliber. I'm bringing this just for the fact that, one, I'm an avid Second Amendment supporter. I carry it with me every place I go. But that'll be another video as to what type of pistols I have, rifles, shotguns I have, and why I have them, what they're used for. But like I said, this will be used because there are black bears out there. I know people are probably freaking out. Oh my God, a 45 is not big enough for a black bear. Well, it's better than nothing. These are a great little thing called sticky holsters. Conceal it very well. I do have a concealed carry permit from Virginia and North Carolina, so I'm covered in 37 states. This thing works amazing. Extra magazine. Now, my kitchen utensils, I've got a, I don't know, 8-inch pan. It's a little deep, probably about 1.5 inches deep. Now this is what I'm going to be using. Try it out, and you'll see why here in just a minute. And then I have a bowl with a fork and a spoon. I know it's not the fancy stuff that a lot of people have, but I'm doing this on a budget as I'm a father. So my money goes towards my kids. And I like an actual spoon and an actual fork. I don't like those fancy two-sided type deals that you can buy, but hey, those that you do, good on you, use them. And then just a regular old plastic bowl from the dollar store. So, as for food, at nighttime, tomorrow night for dinner, I've got some of these pre-packaged Daniel Boone country hams. They're 3 ounces a piece. I'm going to cook 2 of those up. And then this takes a 1.5 cups of water, so it'll fit inside the pan to boil it up and make some mashed potatoes or sour cream and chives. That's dinner for tomorrow night. For snacks, I got a couple different things. This stuff all came from the dollar store. This is just some regular old trail mix. Your nuts and peanuts, walnuts, M&Ms, that type of trail mix. And then I've got some of the Japanese style rice cracker mix that I like eating as well. And then I also have some knockoff dollar store chewy granola bars. So that's snacks. Breakfast the next morning, I've got some more of the country ham because I like meat and I like pork. I'm a pork eater. I like my bacon. Then I've also got some cream of wheat instant maple brown sugar type oats, kind of like grit type stuff. So we'll give those a try and see how well they work out. And then for the ham, I've got some extra virgin olive oil so it doesn't burn. So this is just a quick tutorial of what I've got and what I'm taking out. I'm only going out for one night. Like I said, I'm only going to be about 2 miles from the parking lot because that's where all the ponds are. That's where the water's at. So I'm going to give a bunch of this stuff a good go and see how it works out. If you got any questions, I'll see you out on the trail. All right, bye.